Well, it's that time of the year again. The shirt comes out, we get all professional, we go and work out who we're going to sign, who we're going to sell, and see who won all the awards. And some of the awards are already here, because we've got the top goal scorer, young player of the year, and all of that sort of thing. Makoko, missing out. Yeah, by 11 goals. Erling Haaland had 31 goals. Makoko, 20. Yeah. And I don't know how he actually finished second, because Victor Roque, he had 4 assists and 20 goals. So whether his average rating wasn't as good, say, virtue of having played the least playing time. Oh, right, so Makoko won it because he played less time but scored more goal ratio. Fair enough. Nilhouse picks up Young Players Player of the Year, so that's great news. In the Dream 11, Makoko. That's it. I suppose that's better than nothing, so all in all, not too bad, but we need to improve for next season. Well, we've only gone on another day. I've just literally clicked a day, and we've got our new under-18s manager. We've got Makoko taking a ton of money out of the club for being in the Dream 11, £300,000. So coaches' wages, scouts' wages all been sorted out. Players inducted into the Dream 11. Makoko and Bartasagi are in there now as well. Where are they now? And all that sort of thing. Where are they now, actually? Yes, let's have a little look. Where are they now from 2023? Luke Robinson, so the class of 23. So Tickle's still here. Sessegnon's at Norwich. Carragher, retired. Oh, James Carragher. Civic at Wrexham. Chambers at Preston. Smith, he's retired at the age of 28. Unbelievable. Weir at Gillingham. Hungbo playing for Wahoo Three Towns, who are a Chinese team. Versailles retired at 24. Yeah. Young Coombs retired at 26. See, it's just bonkers, isn't it? Why do these players retire? He had 4 years at Norwich, then retired. And played 23 games. Fred Friday, Charlton manager, of course. But the season review and all that sort of thing. Is there anything else we want to see before we go all training camp? The US of A? I think so. Now we can start going big time. Coaches and that sort of thing. I don't think there's anything else here that we need to see. We certainly don't do those meetings. Season expectations. That's what we need with the new board. Right. So be competitive in the Champions League. Qualify for the Conference League. Work towards qualifying for the Champions League in a year's time. Qualify for it in 3 years. Become recognised as best of the rest. Challenge for the Premier League title in 5 years. Okay, we're happy with that. Right, where is that season review? I've seen it. There it is. And there is the fantastic UEFA Europa League trophy. Oh my word. Visavicius picks up signing of the season. Fantastic. Menzies is up here as well. Antonio Maloney, wonder kid now at 20 years of age. 5 goals, 1 assist. Fantastic stuff. Visavicius, look, 11 goals and 19 assists. 30 goal contributions in his first season. Velosa didn't really hit the heights, has he? Gusty, yeah, he done all right. Anyone else down here? Nobody really. A B. Qualifying for the Conference League. Now, I understand we've qualified for the Conference League, but if we do then the Europa League, pleased that we won it. So that's an A+. Okay, so that's fine. But the fact that we are in the Champions League, maybe that needs to be higher than a B, because I suppose because it's the league, they'll go with that, won't they? 7-0 against Ferencváros. 5-2 against Villa was a match to remember. And Makoko, first minute drive. Let's go and have a look. Right, so Makoko in the opening minute against Valencia. Now this is the volley, isn't it? Believe so. Believe so. Yes, Missouri. Forward, Makoko on the volley. What a goal. Oh, if it had been 1-0, that's the goal, innit? What a goal it was. So we are now a 3.5-star team still. Haven't gone any more. Maybe on the cusp of getting to a 4. I wish. So Makoko top shirt sales, Rig, Nilhouse, Menzies and Perez. 18,000 shirts sold, look. So everything up other than broadcast, which is about the same. So pretty good. But sponsorship, 24 million from 3 last year. That's huge. Team of the year, Bijano in goal, taken over from Tickle. Missouri, Perez, Brown and Bartasagi. Bartasagi on a 7.01 look. That's good. That's good. Rig and Hinchy, Doak and Visavicius, Makoko and Nilhouse. Look at that. Nearly everybody in the nice shiny greens. Now, player of the season from the fans is the elite striker, Makoko. He's an elite striker now. We've got an elite young player, Nilhouse. Sign of the season, Visavicius. Goal scorer, top goal scorer, yes, is Makoko. And goal of the season, Visavicius most assists with 19. Makoko with 10 man of the matches and also 7.5 highest average rating, and Perez with 64 passes in 90 minutes. Good stuff. Makoko also got most goals in the match and most goals in a league match with 4. Highest transfer paid record has been broken with 85.42 million for Maloney, and most received of 65.59 for Fabian. Competition awards, we've got a whole host of them. Nilhouse, Northwest Player of the Season, or Rising Star, that one actually. That's a different one, isn't it? I think it's normally Player of the Year. He's a Rising Star, that's good. So Europa League Young Player of the Year is Nilhouse as well. Also English Player Young Player of the Year. It's a bit of a mouthful, that one. Nilhouse again. Makoko picks up UEFA Player of the Season. Great stuff. Also Golden Boot for the Europa League as well. European Golden Boy is Windles, and also Next Gen is Windles. That's great stuff. We also had Manager of the Season for the Northwest. Oh, thank you. Well, beautiful stuff. Winning Europa League, 4-0 turnaround against Brighton. What a game it was. An ultimately successful season for Wigan, started superbly and set them perfectly up for what was to follow. Golden ticket. There it is. There it is. That's what we need to start getting. More of them little babies. Right. Now we've done that, let's go and do some transfers. This isn't good. Stadium expansion plans have been shelved. Our planned stadium expansion has unfortunately been scrapped. Although the board would like to move forward with the plans, the funds simply don't exist at this time. The club's objective of expanding the stadium has finally been realised, and their vision for the future is very much taking shape as a result. Can we request it again? Guess they're not going to, are they? Frank Kessie has been transfer listed by Villa. Nah. That old time of the year, we've been hit with a tax bill of £3.2 million. It's fair enough, I suppose. Commercials, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, that is. New scouting budget. In Europe again, that they keep changing it. No, we want worldwide. And the chairperson has had a cash injection of nearly 10 million quid. Cheers, Chris. That's all right, but hopefully then. Oh yeah, we're now £5 million in the black. Good news. And a day later, even more good news. João Perez has signed a new 5-year contract, which has got rid of his horrible, horrible release clause. He's on 150 grand a week, but I don't care. Perez is here to stay long term. Gusty, oh no, he's not learning the language quick enough. Go and do it, son. Well, first bit of transfer business is coming in. Now, we put Juan Pablo up for sale because I just don't think he's developing as quick as what I would have liked. And even though he's good on the ball, he wasn't good on the ball. So we're going to accept the offer from Fulham, but we're going to reject the loan offer from Brighton. Copeland, who's this lad? Promising goalkeeper. What? Received an offer. We haven't got no choice in the matter. Okay. He's on a free transfer. Only 6 foot. He's worth 18 million quid, but I guess he hasn't got a contract. We'll have to sort that out, I think. Let's have a look. Well, as the season draws closer, it's the 18th of June, really? So our scout reports, we've started getting some players in, and Mario Tile, who is a German from Borussia Dortmund, who looks very, very good indeed. I think we'll add him to the shortlist and acknowledge Doof. He does look good as well. Let's add him to the shortlist. Paulinho, no. So Brown has been playing for England again. They beat Netherlands 4-1. Played substituted in the 65th minute, so pretty good. And more players on the scout report as well. A 6'5", Bitshalabi. We'll add him to the shortlist anyway. Is there anyone else here while we're... He's not very good. 31, no. 20, no. Right, come on, let's carry on. And Juan Pablo has gone to Fulham, unfortunately, but just wasn't going to get him in the team. Strong defensive midfielder. See, he wants to be a defensive midfielder. We've trained him naturally to be a centre half. He just still won't do it. Jumping reach at 12. He's just not going to get into my team. He ain't got the aggression or the first touch. First touch at 12, just not quite good enough. Did take 10% though. Not good. And Copeland has signed a new contract, so our £18 million goalkeeper has fended off Tottenham. Pains in the backside. And another one out the door, Alberto Molero. Just didn't quite do it for us. What did we pay for him? Free transfer. Oh, I thought he cost us. Well, that's right, £34 million profit there. Again, looks good. Just didn't get going for us. Again, took 5%. Not good, not good. Transfer budget for next season. Can we have some more, please? No, they can't. Just trying to tweak things a little bit because we had a little bit of cash in there. And now we've got 77 million quid. £124 million of transfers. Oh. Let's go and find some superstars. Now, I don't know if I'm all behind or something or what, but it's the 25th of June and they're talking about the new season expectations and rule changes and all that sort of thing. Well, we'll confirm all that. We'll accept all that. Does that mean the fixtures are in? Fixtures are in. Oh my word. So we've got Burnley and then Barcelona. That's going to be an interesting start to the season, isn't it? Well, season expectations. Where are we? Where are we? 9th. 33-1. And Perez is still in the Dream 11. And Nilhouse is there as well, look. This is great. 9th. Happy days. Yeah, so with all the season stuff underway, we're obviously having the new leagues come in as well. So players and all that sort of thing. We have finally started to look at trying to get players, and Raphael, who is a left winger. We're going to train him to play left back, I think. He can play wing back, doesn't really play anywhere else, but he's 17 years of age. He won't come in yet, waiting for a work permit, so hopefully he will come through, but first touch is 16, look. Just looks like he's got all the ability to sort of maybe be good for us, costing us 11 million quid, so one for the future. And we've got another scout report coming. Oh my goodness me. Christopher Keller, 4.5-star potential, 2-star current ability, will add to shortlist. He's back again. Acknowledge. Oh, yeah. Is he transfer listed? Oh, he's transfer listed. 10 million quid. Add to shortlist. Oh. He's meant to be a left back though. He's got tackling a 2. Don't think so, son. Alex Scott. Oh my goodness me. Add to shortlist. I like it. Oh my word. A right winger. He hasn't got all the dribbling. He's quick. 22 years of age, can play as a striker and a centre midfielder. Only 40 million quid. Add to shortlist. Oh my goodness me. These reports now are getting bonkers. 5-star potential, 2.5-star current ability. Huge amount of money. Acknowledge. Oh, these scouts and all, they are superb. And the great news is Raphael is set to sign, but not until he's 18. It's a bit of a shame, but at least he's coming. But they're saying don't offer contracts to Hinchy or Gibbons. Hinchy? He's 2.5-star now. Ooh, that's not good. And he wants to drop back, doesn't he? We'll have to see. Maybe we need a new midfielder. Sorry, Jack. We've been continuing to try and sort out all of our transfers and players and all that sort of thing. But unfortunately, Crystal Palace have been deducted 9 points. They're nearly £200 million in debt. I feel so sorry for them. But we have identified a new centre midfielder. We looked at him at the start of the season, pre-season, and we've now got an offer in for him. He's going to cost us 83 million quid. We've gone to the maximum what it was. 5-star potential, 4-star current ability, and England international in Dean Portelli. Now, has he got some sort of like Spanish or no? He's got Dutch language. Why is that? Has he been over in Holland? Played in Belgium for a bit on loan, but he looks like the ultimate boy to play in midfield for us. A ball-winning midfielder on support. We might change things up slightly. Also, Priisek. We've had 2 huge loan offers for him. He wants a new challenge, and I'm not happy about that. But, you know, if you've got a player who's unhappy, we saw it at the start of last season, things don't work out too well. So, also got Brown to have a little chat with Portelli, but he didn't really take that too well. So, we'll get the contract sorted in a minute. I'm not going to bore you with that. Tell you what, they're just non-stop. The scouting stuff coming through now is just on another level. This lad, we've looked at him before, Noah Mikic. Oh, I don't know, he's a right back. He does look good, but if we compare him, Missouri just blows him out the water, doesn't he? Yes, he's a little bit more attacking and he's a little bit more physical, but Missouri is the boy. I think we'll stick with him. We also lost one of our performance analysts. Mate. Yeah, my mate. He only been here 5 minutes. Manchester City have gone and got him. The one good thing was, though, they did have to pay £1.5 million for him. And Mokoko's developing nicely, even though they got scat out by Belgium in the World Cup. Did score a goal, though. We also got more players on the scout report. Ruben van Bommel. So Mark van Bommel's boy can play left wing and all that sort of thing. Again, he does look good, but we'll acknowledge him. Lewis Hall? Nah. Adam Charteris? Maybe. Another one from Bournemouth. 4.5-star potential. Bove. Oh my word. We had him before in a save. We had him playing centre-half for us in our Italian save that we had. He's now right up through the middle there. How doesn't he play centre-half anymore? Is there another Bove? Sure that was him. Sure of it. Oh my days. We've got him. Dean Portelli. 145 grand a week. No release clause. That was the key. Accept. Continue. He is in. Oh my word. So he is a 4.5-star, 4.5-star. Is he now the best player at the club? No, Perez is still the best player. Oh my word. So we're going to be having him as a defensive ball-winning midfielder on support. Add to the training camp. Ask Hinchy to say, yeah, nice one, son. You can come in and play mid. You're playing in place of me? Very much so. Very much so. And just for good measure, we brought in Harvey Elliott as well, and we've got him super cheap. 6.5 million up front, with a little bit of extras, adding up to £8.5 million. He'll come in as a central midfielder on attack. Just another one in there, because I think we do need to move some others on. We were looking at some other players as well, but not as yet. But Harvey Elliott, look at him. Why would you not have him? Why are Liverpool selling him? He's only 27. I know this is pushing a couple players over our little quota, but what we did say is, if he gets an England cap, he can have a nice little bonus. Yeah, he's not had one yet, so I think we're all right there. We had a nice little win against New England Revolution as well, but things are starting to look quite good. Tell you what's been going on all summer. All blooming summer. Newcastle been trying to get our scouts. Every single time. Been an absolute nightmare. But we did get Chris Rigg to go off on a leadership course because he possibly could be our captain this year. Finchy's not going to be playing. Scout reports? Jeremy Pino. Oh my word. I tell you what. I'm going to ask the agent. He's been put here for a reason. Don't let me down, De Santos. He's let me down. He's not interested because in any circumstances. Well, we'll add him to the shortlist anyway. No. Elite centre-back, but I think we're all right for centre-backs. Priisek has gone in a deal which will be worth nearly 70 million quid. Now, didn't really want to sell him, but he wanted to go, he wanted a fresh challenge, and to be honest, I don't want him getting in the way. Look, because Gusty is better than him. So, all in all, sorry Priisek, but you're gone. Who's this lad now? Oof. This is when our scouts do let us down. No, we don't want him. And the player that we first spent money on, Finlay McAllister, has gone for nearly £1 million. We didn't pay that much, did we? 450. So we made £500,000 on him. He's now a two-star player. Poor old Finlay just never quite made the grade. We just went past him, really. Adland. No, I don't. He's good. I got him on the shortlist, but don't know. Squad all got to be sorted. Let's go and do that. Yeah, Newcastle. Still sniffing around. I think we might let this one go, though. I don't know. I'm just fed up with them. Just keep coming in. I think what they're doing is they're just trying to drive me down, and in the end, I'll just give in and just leave them have one of them, but I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, the old top goal scorer thing is in, and Nilhouse is on the list, and Makoko. We've got two on the top goal scorer list. Haaland's out there on his own, but, who knows? Things might just come off nicely and we get one of them. Isak's here as well. Vinny Jr. at Man City. And Vita Roque. Come on, boys. Well, we're not far off the start of the season, and we brought in another beautiful attacking fullback. Yes, this time for the right-hand side. Vincent Tumber. Now, he's a 4-star potential, 3-star current ability, 20 years of age. A little bit older, but he's quick. He's got a little bit about him, and he can just cover down that side. That's my plan, and hopefully we can train him up to be a right back. It'll be pretty good for us. Timber, I quite like the look of him, but there's some bad news. Dean Portelli, he's going to be out. He's going to miss a whole host of the season. We're going to send him to the specialist. He's broke his blooming leg. He's out for 5 months. Ay. And he has lost a bit of his bravery in it as well. He wasn't the bravest person in the world anyway, but he's now going to miss 5 months of the blooming season. So we're close to the start of the season. Where are we now? 7th. We're up to 7th. But it's still Nilhouse and Perez as the 2. So Portelli, if he was here, because I didn't check, but we're up to 7th. What a blow. And talking of blows, we've sold Velosa for £51 million to Everton. I know this sounds bonkers, but at the end of the day, I know the other boy's out for 5 months. Velosa wasn't getting a lot of game time. What did he do last season, in fact? So it was 22 games in total, but most of them, if we look, he only had 8 starts, 14 off the bench. He's one of those players who isn't going to be happy not playing football. But looking at it, if we go to the old team information, Tickle and Bajano, 2 quality goalies. We have got good strength in depth as well, I think, with Mala as well. Left back, we probably need to go and get another left back now, because I'm not sure. Brown and Windles and Perez are quality top 3 there, look. And then there's a big drop-off. Right back, Windles and Missouri. Maybe we don't need another right back. Maybe Tumber wasn't needed. Central midfield, yeah, Rig. Elliott's in there as well, don't forget, I forgot about him. So we got Elliott as well, so we should be alright for midfield. We've got a bit of strength in depth there. Right wing, I'm thinking of putting Nilhouse out there, but then Doak is quality as well, because then Makoko, who is an elite striker, Menzies, he's just a striker, but he's worth a hell of a lot of money. Nilhouse, again, just a striker, but a hell of a lot of money, where Makoko is an elite striker and not worth as much. But then Maloney, I do love him. The Wonder Kid. He's 5-star potential. He really could be something special. Oh, I've got myself into a predicament, haven't I? We have indeed. But it's the start of the season coming. We've got Burnley and Barcelona. We got the two Bs. What a couple of teams to play start of the season. Absolutely bonkers. But have we done well with the transfers? That's the key. What do you think? Comments down below. Have we signed the right players? Have we sold the right players? And are we looking good for the Premier League this season? Going to be tough. See you next time out. Goodbye.